Hello and welcome to the Philippines. Today I'm going to show you a little bit about the IT Park experience in Cebu City. It's basically a city within a city, big corporate area, bars, restaurants, banks, lots of things going on. A big mall in there, Ayala Mall. And I'll show you around the bars, the different places. But first I'm going to let you listen in on the conversation here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
What's going on here? Is this a
Where are you here?
late night party here?
Yeah, okay.
Sometime last year when when the police would come, everybody would run away.
Yeah.
It's a curfew.
Oh, no longer, no problem anymore.
You can buy ginabot. Yeah,
Ah.
you try. You try it.
Pongko.
I just ate with a friend here, but I'll be back another
Where's
day.
your wife?
No wife.
My ate single.
All right.
Yeah, what is your name?
My wife.
What is your name?
Rod.
Rock. Anna.
Hello.
Anna. Anna, makabali.
All right.
Rock here.
Very good.
You meet my ate.
Maybe tomorrow.
Bye. Bye, Rock.
So we're back in Ayala Mall, and that's about how easy it is to meet potential partners here in the Philippines. But that was a unique experience for sure. And I'm going to show you, I used this clip in the last video about condominiums here as well. But anyway, I'm going to show you around. And you've got the big Ayala Central Block, I think it's called, mall. It's not as big as the big one in Cebu City. And we are in Cebu City. IT Park started out many years ago, back in the old days, as an airport, I understand. And it had a name, a different name, Asian or Chinese business park or something for some time. It is developed by Ayala, I believe. They've got a number of condominiums here. They've got the original two Avida Towers, as well as the new Avida Reala Towers that I just did a video in. And for those of you who don't know, I've done dozens and dozens and dozens of condominium and housing development videos, and cost of living videos, travel videos, that type of thing. Over 1,000 videos. So please check out those videos and get a little better idea what's going on. I tried to put out some information there. But anyway, Ayala Mall here, and then you've got a lot of restaurants. It's a multi-block area. It's a pretty large area. And you've got corporate centers and call centers and banks and restaurants, bars, and I'll show you a couple of the bars here shortly. The burger joint, Burger King used to be my favorite, but they were very strict during the lockdowns. And so I've found several places that make, in my opinion, make better burgers. So the lockdowns changed a lot of people's buying habits, and one of them is how they shop. In fact, the malls still, surprisingly, there aren't nearly as many people in the malls as there would be, quote unquote, normally. And I think because so many people have learned to shop online. And so one of the consequences, that LaGuardia Flats one there, I lived there for about a year, a little over a year, overlooking IT Park. This is one of the bars here called the Pipeline, and they are open about 3 in the afternoon, I think, about 3 in the afternoon till 8 a.m., 8 in the morning. IT Park is a 24-hour operation. Call centers are calling all around the world. So there are many workers there. The Pyramid, just to the right there, I've done a video there. And straight ahead, there's Sugbo Mercado, and I'll take you in there a little later. Lots of the eating places in there, eat stands. So I'll show you around there a little bit. Original Avida Towers right there ahead of us, condominiums. I have a friend staying there. I know several of you have stayed there. Rented Airbnb type, booking.com type places, and this is the Pipeline. Got billiards tables there. and cold beer, hopefully. I moved out of LaGuardia Flats because all the noise. A lot of these places weren't here when I was there. And this is Cebu Mercado, and this is just a small section of it. It is quite large. And seating can be an issue. They get a big crowd there, and there is parking in the area. There's a Cebu Mercado over by Ayala Mall as well, kind of a new area. And now we're back out into IT Park area, and this is the Social. The Social is a place in Ayala. They did have a place at SMC side, but they closed permanently. They just couldn't hold out over the course of these travel lockdowns, various travel restrictions. So they finally shut down, as did many businesses, thousands, tens of thousands of businesses over the course of these last 2 years. So hopefully the economy will start coming back. They'll start letting in more foreigners. Anyway, lots of seating here, and then we're back outside there. A number of restaurants here. There was and a lot of the places out here have closed down as well. That's a barbecue wing place. I think they serve burgers as well. And then we'll walk up here. There's a big Buffalo Brad's. They've got a place down on Mango, and a lot of I think many of the malls probably have those as well. Very popular. Yakski barbecue. Yakski something or other. Anyway, lots of seating in here. Barbecue, pork and chicken, and I'm not sure what all else, but they can get a pretty big crowd in here. All of this is new. All these restaurants are new since I lived near here, and I moved because they would set speakers outside to attract people and crank the music up, and the noise just got too bad for me. Anyway, a lot of corporate buildings, big park area here. Got people walking their dogs, and I didn't see anybody picking up dog poo, so I'm not sure how clean the area is. If you look at the sidewalk, I would say it's not skateboarder friendly or wheelchair friendly. I would say that'd be pretty rough. You can see the pyramid just upper left there, and I will put a link to my videos. I did 6 or 7 videos. Filipinos building a pyramid from groundbreaking until the finishing. And it is closed, looks like permanently. It's deteriorating. In my opinion, as they were building it, as they were finishing off, I didn't think the outer coating looked like it was going to sustain very much of the elements, and that's apparently what happened. So I'm going to give you a little closer look at it. I've eaten in there once. I had a subscriber who stayed in these Avida Towers. Suggest we eat there, so we went over with him and his fiancée, I believe, and we ate there when they first opened up, within the first week, and they said, please be patient with us. We're still learning, we're still getting set up, and it took a while, but look at that. When they were doing it, just didn't look like they were putting a very good finish on the outside, and it has deteriorated. I was in there several months ago, maybe 6, 7 months ago. The place looked like it was abandoned, but the door was open. I went in there. Oh yeah, we're open. They had a lot of rain damage on the inside, on the ceilings, and that type of thing. And anyway, it has been abandoned, it appears. Now, I don't know if can somebody buy that and refurbish it. It would take some major remodeling, but it is a unique site. And this is another street. This is the sun has gone down by now. I've wandered around a little bit and had a couple of beers with a friend. Anyway, you've got lots of fast food places, 2 or 3, McDonald's, Jollibee's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, a number of Korean food places, burger joints, donut joints, massage places. I think they've got a medical clinic or 2 here as well, and the list goes on and on and on. So it's a city within a city. Almost everything you would need right there if you don't want to leave. But it's easy generally to get a taxi out of there. a bus, a V hire, van for hire, 7-Elevens, and a lot of these places are open 24 hours. Pharmacy is open 24 hours. There's a number of pharmacies there. And a number of other condominiums. There's Asia Premier, and there's Calix. Calix has one over by, has one in IT Park, a condominium, and one in the Ayala Mall area. Cebu Business Park. And this is the bus area, transportation area. And lots of buses going locally over to Mactan, and then north and south as well. Well, I've got a question for those of you who are still with me and who have been to IT Park. I have heard that there are restaurant and bars in upper levels of some of these buildings, one or two. But I'm not aware of what they are. I saw a video long time ago, and I have not researched it further. But what can you guys tell us about other places, restaurants, bars, other entertainment venues here in IT Park that I have not covered? There's also a big grocery store on the lower level, I believe, of the Ayala Mall here, Central Block. And this is the kind of the queue area up in here, and you'll see there's quite a line. This was later afternoon, I believe, so shift change probably. People getting ready to go home, get in line. And I'm not sure if you buy your ticket at a ticket counter before you get on. Many bus lines, you buy your ticket once you're on the bus. Not sure if that's what they do here or not. Cebu City is a small, big city, and you're really not that far from any place. It can take you a while during rush hour traffic. Anyway, we're going to take a quick look inside of Ayala Mall. Several floors, and I'm not going to walk up and down every floor and take video, but got pretty much anything and everything you need in there, just like all malls. Even the older, smaller malls like Park Mall and GY Square Mall, not very far from here. They're small, older, but most of them have a hardware store. They've got a grocery store, all the gadget stores, clothing stores, just about anything that. And this place is still, I think it's a year and a half since they opened, something like that. And they still have a lot of spaces where it looks like other companies are going to be moving in this year, it appears, now that they are convinced, apparently, that the government is not going to lock down again. But there are those authorities who think that we should wear masks forever and keep restrictions in place forever. So we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks for coming. Stay safe, stay healthy. See ya.